Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Stephanie. I am known as the Opinionated Horsewoman, and today we have an unboxing that I have been waiting for so long. I'm so happy it's here. Before we get into it though, if you could take a second, if you are not already subscribed to my channel, if you can do a quick, just click that little button, that subscribe button. It's that red button just down below this video. And then if you see the bell next to it, if you click that bell and shade it in, that will notify you of all my new uploads. So back for like Cyber Week or Black Friday through Cyber Monday, the company that I have purchased a number of items, including my watch, I've gotten some smart plugs, I've unboxed some cameras. Wyze did a really amazing, like full-blown Cyber Week deal, and they had a new product launch that actually they've had several new product launches, but the one that grabbed my attention we're gonna go ahead and unbox. So just so you guys know, I purchased 2 of these things and I will explain that when we do the unboxing, but it just arrived today and I have to say, FedEx, this was supposed to come on Friday, and I am filming this today on a Sunday afternoon. FedEx was supposed to deliver this on Friday, but we had like a winter storm rolling through, and it was very kind of rainy and gross on Friday, and they elected not to deliver on Friday. And then Saturday, that rain had turned overnight into freezing rain and then snow, and we had snow and blowing snow most of the day on Saturday. So I was kind of under the assumption that this was not going to actually arrive until Monday, and I was a little disappointed because this product, which we're going to see in a second, is something I need for my day job, my work job. So I was kind of disappointed to, again, have to not have that, but kudos to FedEx. About an hour ago, Sunday, at like 1:45 in the afternoon, a big FedEx truck drove in the driveway and I got my box. So I thanked the driver profusely for delivering on a Sunday, and he said, thanked FedEx, he said, because they're paying him extra to deliver on a Sunday. And I'm sure that has to do with the fact we are going into the holiday season and they are clearly overwhelmed with the amount of shipments they're getting. People are sending everything through, you know, all the carriers. So that's my story. Let's just get right into this. So this, as I said, comes from the company Wyze, and they are known for their cameras, very inexpensive cameras, smart plug. They have smart light bulbs, and then they have, you know, the smart watch, like I said I got, and now they have a whole new set of offerings. They have smart home everything. They're smart thermostats, and this product is something that they had told us about a while ago. And like I said, I got in on a deal and I'm really excited because I'm going to use one of these for work. So here we go, guys. This is it. The Wyze headphones with noise canceling. I got 2 of them, and the reason I got 2 is I unboxed a set of headphones I purchased a couple months ago off of Amazon, and I already broke those. And the reason why I broke them is I have been carting them back and forth to work and then home and work and to home because, as you guys know, you know, we're trying to maintain social distancing everywhere, obviously, in the world, but all my normal meetings at work are happening on a computer via Team or Zoom or, you know, one of those type Google Meet. So I need headphones at work to be able to be in these meetings. And so I was using my headphones, and then I bring them home because, you know, I generally do the hands-free on my phone, and just all that back and forth, I ended up breaking those headphones that I got off of Amazon. I'll link that video right up here. They were actually really, really nice headphones. I just was really, it's just the back and forth with those, I just broke them. So I decided they had such a good deal on this. They are literally just sending these out to the backers who signed up for these early, and then they offered them for, you know, the holiday special. And I want 1 pair to have for my cell phone home use, you know, that kind of thing. And I want 1 pair dedicated I can leave in my office at work so that I don't do this back and forth and break a set. So I'm really excited to get these. I have been waiting and waiting and waiting. because every week I have meetings at work, and I'm still using my broken set, which was a real pain. So this is what they look like. These were attractively priced. They had a great price on these for the holiday season. They had some stackable coupons that were available that I was able to stack. I got such a good deal on these. Really happy, but I believe I will leave the dollar amount down below how much these are. I think they're $50, but in case I got that wrong, I will put that information down below and link to the website on Wyze, so you guys can, if you want to get these, grab them before the end of the year. These are amazing. They have such good reviews on their noise canceling, and their sound quality for music has gotten rave reviews. Now, I don't think these are probably exactly the quality of like the highest Dr. Dre Beats or like the Bose, but I've heard they're really close. So for the money, they're amazing. I can't wait to try them. So let's go ahead and open one of these boxes and take a look at these. This company is doing a very good job of keeping things affordable. So let's slide this out. So that's what the slider looks like. Talks about what's in the box there. So I'll really quick read the features. Active noise canceling, high fidelity sound, transparency mode, 20-hour playback time, clear voice pickup, comfort fit, Alexa is built in, has touch control. There is a 10-minute quick charge. Has device voice assistant compatible. It's wireless Bluetooth 5.0, and then it has the audio cable, which is what I use when I'm at work on like a Teams or a Zoom call. So this is the box. I'm guessing, oh, I have it upside down. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. Here's what they look like. They feel really solid. Wow. Much more solid than the ones that I had purchased off of Amazon that I've got the review link up here. Oh, and the earpieces are super soft. And now they're labeled left and right. If you guys look at the L and the R on the inside of the earpieces, so you know which side is which way it goes. These feel amazing. This headpiece feels really, really, really solid. Much more solid than I would expect. It's adjustable, as you guys can see. And then this top crown piece has some padding in here, which feels really nice. So that's what they look like. There's a little pull tab here I'll have to pull off on either side. But let's see what else is in the box. So that was that. And then we pop that out. And see, this must be all the cables. So there we go. Quick start guide. Whoop. So there's my charging cable. This is a USB-C cord. And then I have my eye-backed Wyze cam, or the Wyze headphone sticker. I have a nice little collection of eye-backed Wyze. So here is my eye-backed the Wyze Cam V3 sticker. My headphones will add to that. Here's the Wyze Cam outdoor sticker. And here is my Wyze band, which is the watch I'm wearing. So that's kind of fun. Someday I'll figure out what to do with those stickers, but right now I'm just collecting them. So we have a quick start guide. There is a very nice, very soft bag that these will fit into. Travel bag. There's a pocket in here. I assume you're going to put your cables into. So this feels quite nice. This is branded with their company name, Wyze. It's got the drawstrings. So this is all very nice. Kind of reminds me of a makeup subscription bag from Ipsy. But real nice, soft, kind of that suede-y feel, that faux suede feel. Very nice and very soft. And then the last thing in here is the audio cable, a 3.5 millimeter audio cable. You can kind of see that. So that's nice. Nothing major in here. This is quite nice. Let's take a look at the quick start guide, see what they say about this. Okay, so you do need an app on your phone. It's going to be the Wyze app. It's available obviously in Android and Apple on in the iPhone store. So you would open the app, you select the headphones from the add device. So you're going to pair the device with your phone. It talks about basic powering, Bluetooth pairing, charging. It has very nicely written instructions here. It talks about the noise canceling control and music controls. So I'm going to have to kind of go through those and figure all this out. So I think, you guys, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and let this charge for about 10-15 minutes. I'm going to pair it with my phone, and we're going to come back and take a look at this with it working. So see you back shortly. Hey everybody, welcome back. I have my Wyze headphones charged up and paired to my phone, and just a couple things I thought we would quick go through. When I initially paired this to my phone and paired it in on the Wyze app, it immediately had a firmware download. And interesting thing is, you know, I was only going to do like a 10-minute quick charge, and I did leave it on the charge cord for probably like 15 or 20 minutes to get a little bit longer charge. I'm really glad I did, because the firmware update, according to the Wyze app, can take up to 30 minutes to download and install onto your headphones. And it tells you you cannot have the headphones plugged in and charging while you are doing that firmware upgrade. So you need to make sure you have enough battery life charged into these to enable it to install the firmware update. So I'm kind of surprised they don't mention that. I guess you would assume, I think everything I've ever downloaded, or not downloaded, but purchased from Wyze has had a firmware update when you connect it in. You know, inevitably they're always doing firmware updates from the initial product assembly and software install at the factory. There's going to be some firmware updates that are inevitable to happen between when these go in the box from the factory and when they arrive to your person. So my recommendation is to not even pair these. Get them out of the box and plug them in and charge them. Let them charge up for, you know, if you want, just let them charge up till they're fully charged, but definitely put in, you know, 20 minutes of charging on them. It does have a fast 10-minute charge where you're going to get a lot of charge in there, but my experience with the firmware update is it did not take a full half hour to download. It took about an install. It did take at least 15 minutes though. So that time is going to vary depending on your Wi-Fi, if you're on Wi-Fi, your Wi-Fi capacity, or the speed of your, you know, whatever signal you have on your cell phone. And then your connection on Bluetooth, which is Bluetooth 5, so it's a very speedy connection. But I just thought that was really important to note, was that it was a large firmware update, and it warns you it could take up to 30 minutes. So that was a little surprising. You know, and you can bypass the initial firmware update when you pair it to your phone. If you are at that point, you're like, uh-oh, you know, I didn't charge them. Just do the firmware update later. You know, go through setting up your headphones, and then come back, you know, charge them, and then come back later and do the firmware update. That's not a big deal, but I am one of those people who really likes to immediately do the firmware update because I want the latest firmware on any of my devices. So a couple things to note. Now these do come, they have touch capacity on the sides of the headphones, and I just wanted to show you guys, I took one off. So this is one of the stickers from one of the sides, and I ended up pulling the left one off, but there is a sticker on each side, and you're gonna be mainly using the right. I haven't pulled the sticker off yet, but I just wanted to show you guys that you do have these stickers that need to come off your headphones on either side, and they do pull right off. So be aware, because these are touch sensitive and you don't want those stickers on there. So I have the quick start guide set out in front of me. It's pretty intense. So on the front, the first part, it goes through how to pair it. You know, you go in, you pair it through Wyze, and of course the Wyze app tells you do have to pair it through the Bluetooth on your phone, but it's quite seamless and easy. You know, you start with the Wyze. Wyze recognizes that it's there and says, hey, you need to actually pair these through the software on your phone first. You go through all that, no problem. That was really easy. Again, then I got a firmware update, which we just talked about. But then it just kind of goes through, you know, FCC warnings and all that. Pretty easy on that. And then on the other side, it talks about all the control features. So there is a left and a right, as we showed on the headphones. You can see the L and the R. So there is a correct way to put these on your head. And again, they are adjustable for the size of your head. Very comfortable. You know, considering most people are right-handed, most of the controls are going to be on the right side. In the headphone that's the right, I have to turn it this way, I guess, to show you guys, but you're going to have a number of the controls. You're going to have the play button, the volume up and the volume down, and then of course the main touch capacity is going to be using this right side. So when you put them on, and I do not have these turned on right now because I'm using my lavalier microphone to record the audio on this video, and I didn't want any interference. So they do go through, like, talk about basic controls on here. The power button was a little bit surprising. Like, there's a bunch of buttons, and it's right below the play and the power or the volume up and volume down. It's this little button right here. And unlike some headphones I've had in the past, all you do is you touch it once quite fast and it'll turn on and connect fairly quickly, and then you just press it quickly again to turn them off. Other headphones I've had, you've had to kind of press and hold for a couple seconds. You do not want to do that with these, because if you press and hold, it puts it into Bluetooth pairing mode by pressing and holding for 2 seconds. So it is a quick on and off. As you can see, the audio for the audio cable jack is right below it. So, and then of course we talked about the play button and the power up and power down are on the same, again, on that right earpiece. So that's important, like I said. It does go through, when you pair it into the app, it immediately goes through and shows you the different noise canceling features. And it's a swipe screen, and then you need to be listening with them over your head, and it'll show you the difference between full noise canceling. It has a low noise canceling, which is available only through the app. And then it has what they call transparency mode, which allows you to hear the ambient noise around you. I went through a couple of times just to familiarize my ears with what that sounded like. And it was really quite interesting. There was definitely some very noticeable differences between the full-blown noise canceling, the low, which allowed a little bit of noise in the back, and then what they call transparency, like I said, which allowed, you could definitely hear what was going on around you. Slightly muffled, but you know, it wasn't terribly noisy for me to hear a lot anyway. But I thought that was quite interesting and very good quality. I'm impressed. For as inexpensive as these headphones are, I thought it was quite good. So that was really nice. Let's talk about, so the music controls we talked about. Again, on the right earpiece is going to be the play button, the volume up and volume down. To get to like the previous or the next song on your playlist or in your album or whatever you're listening to, you triple press the play pause button, which is the middle button here. So I thought that was interesting. It's a triple press on that. Versus anything, you know, and it doesn't involve the volume buttons. It's that little middle button, which does have a little raised piece to it, you know, so you can kind of differentiate it. But I think that's going to take some getting used to. You definitely can feel it, that raised feeling. So answering calls, and again, I'm learning about these because I haven't had them for more than an hour. So we're going to read through this manual. To answer a call or to end a call, you do press that play button, that little middle play button. Again, so important to have that little raised bump there so that you can figure out where it is. You can feel it. To mute your microphone, you would double tap double tap this earpiece. So remember I talked about how you need to take that sticker off because this is kind of a touch feature. So you would double tap that that's going to mute the microphone. The interesting thing is that's also how you would call up like your Alexa, your Siri, or your Amazon Assistant, your Google Assistant, any of those, your Bixby. You're going to double tap that as well if you're not on a call. So that's really interesting, I thought. That's part of the voice assistant. And you do have to go through and set up Alexa and all that. I'm not pairing it with Alexa, so that's not an issue for me right now. To reject a call, you would long press for 2 seconds that play pause button. So you can answer it by tapping it, pressing it once very quickly. Or to reject a call, you press and hold for 2 seconds. That would reject a call. So that's interesting. Like I said, the noise canceling modes, really important to go through the Wyze app and learn about those. Let's see, the noise canceling button is actually located on the left earpiece. And there's not a lot on this earpiece. Your charging port is going to be at the bottom of this left earpiece, and then this is your noise canceling button. It's about the only thing that's really over here of anything to note that's you know, important. There are a couple of, I don't know if these are the speakers or how they transfer in the active noise from around you when you're in transparency mode. However that goes. This does the software does come with an auto off feature. If you have these on and they haven't been doing anything for 60 minutes, they will automatically shut off. And that is the default. You can change that in the Wyze app. I went in and immediately turned that down to 30 minutes, and I may go back in and do it to like 15. Just kind of playing around with it, getting to know that. I thought that was really nice so you don't burn out your battery if you put them down and forget you're using them. Let's see here. There are some other really interesting things in here. Yeah, let's see. What are we missing? The noise canceling feature I thought was fantastic. The only thing, like I said, that really kind of sticks out and concerns me that I'm going to have to get used to is the play button and the power or the volume up down button are a little smaller than I guess I'm used to, and they're pretty smooth, and I guess it's going to take just a little wearing these to get used to them to kind of understand how it's going to work, and just to basically to get used to using it. Trying to think if there's anything else. Like I said, there are a number of things that you can customize in the Wyze app. It's not like a huge amount of things, but it's definitely enough things that you can customize. They do talk about how if you take them off and set them down while you're playing music, they're supposed to recognize that you've removed them, and they're supposed to pause that music, and then they're supposed to understand when you pick them up and put them back on, they're supposed to resume playing music. Haven't tried that yet. I'm really curious to see how that works. That's a lot of promises that they do these things. So there is what's called a quick conversation mode. So if you're listening to music, and what they call the quick conversation mode, it allows you to have a quick conversation with someone around you. So how you activate that is you're going to have these on your head. You're going to cup your hand over the touch screen here. And that allows for what they call a quick conversation mode. So again, very important to take the stickers off of these side pieces. They're not real noticeable at first, other than you can see the little tabs on them, but make sure you pull those off because they will inhibit that touchscreen ability. So I really appreciate you guys checking these out with me. I am really impressed. The feel of these, they feel heavy duty and sturdy, feel like a much sturdier build than the last set of headphones that I reviewed on this channel, which were MPOWs off of Amazon. They were half the price of these, but these feel very much like a very expensive set of headphones. I have to say these earpieces feel amazingly comfortable. So this is how you fold them up. They suggest you fold them like this. And then, like I said, it does come with a little storage bag that you put them in. And as you can see, There is no problem with them fitting in here. They fit right into this little bag, which comes right with them. So that's really nice. I have to say, I'm quite pleased with these. I hope that they have a long life, and I get a lot of uses out of them. Like I said, I purchased 2 because I do plan on taking one of these into my office, and it will live its life in my office and be my my headphones I use for all my work meetings, since we're doing pretty much everything via Zoom or Teams or Google. So I have high hopes for those. Those will stay there, and then these ones will be my home use ones. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about these. I hope you guys, you know, if you're interested in them, like I said, right now you can get them off the Wyze app. I will link down, or the Wyze website. I will link down below, you guys, give you the link directly to how you can get these. Very attractively priced, 50 bucks. Not bad. And if I screwed that price up, I'll make sure I change that in the screen. But yeah, these are amazing. I'm quite impressed and very happy with my purchase. So thanks again, you guys, so much. Again, before you leave, if you could please hit that subscribe button, and then if you click the bell and shade that in, you'll be notified on all my new uploads. So hope you all are having a wonderful day, and I will see you on the next video. Bye, everybody.